This video is going to walk through exercise 3.5 using Performance Monitor as part of the Microsoft Official Academic Course Administering Windows Server 2012 R2 for exam 70-411. In this exercise, you will open the Performance Monitor and view various counters over a period of time. The mindset, although Task Manager and Resource Manager give you a quick look at your system's performance, Performance Monitor will allow you to thoroughly examine the performance of a system. The approximate lab time for this exercise is 20 minutes. So with that, let's jump on in. We're going to go into Server 01, which I'm already in, and I'm going to open up the Server Manager. Click on Tools and Performance Monitor. We're going to browse to and click Monitoring Tools and Performance Monitor. And at the bottom of the screen, we're going to click on the percentage processor time. Right here. To remove it, we're going to right click Performance Monitor. Bottom of the screen, click percent processor time. And we're going to click on the little X up here. And then on toolbar, we're going to click on the Add button, which is right here. And then the Add Counters dialog box appears. Under Available Counters, we're going to expand Processor. And we want percent processor time. And then click Show. Show description. And then we're going to click on Add. Under the available counters, we're going to expand the server work queues. And we want the queue length counter. And under instances of selected objects, we're going to click on 0. And click on Add. And we want to add the following counters under System, we'll go ahead and expand System, and we want processor queue length. expand, and we want page faults per second. And pages per second. And then we'll go ahead and close this one and go down to physical disk. And expand. And we want current disk queue length. Alright, we'll go ahead and click on OK. And we're going to go ahead and open up the Task Manager. And then close Task Manager. We should see a spike in the CPU usage. At the top of the graph, you should see a toolbar with 13 buttons. I'm going to click on the down arrow of the Change Graph Type. And click Histogram Bar. Now we want to change the graph type to Report. Now we're going to change the graph back to Line Graph. On the toolbar, we're going to click on Properties, the Properties button, which is the fourth button. Properties button. We're going to click on Processor. Click on that one right there. And change the width of the heaviest line width. And the color to red. And then we're going to click on Graph. In the vertical scale box, we're going to change the value of the maximum field to 200. And then click on OK. In the left pane, we're going to expand the data collector sets. Right-click User-Defined Folder. Click on New, Data Collector Set. And the name, we're going to type in MyDSC, MyDCS1. We're going to create manually. Next, select Performance Counter. And then next, to add counters, we'll click on Add. And then under Available Counters, expand the processor node. Scroll down to processor percent, processor time. Click on Add. And then we're going to add some other counters. We're going to go to Server Work Queue. And add queue length. under System, and expand System, and we want processor queue length. Then we want to go into memory. And add page fault per second. And then add, and then memory pages per second. Now click OK. And next. And then finish. Now we're going to right click the MyDCS1. Click Start. We're going to let it run for about 2 minutes. And while it's running, I'm going to go and close out of my Server Manager. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and right click MyDCS1 and stop. And now we're going to open up Windows Explorer and navigate to the root and then performance logs, admin, so this is what we just collected. So now that the DCS has been created, what advantages does the MyDCS1 have? That's question 20. You can run it any time that you want with the saved counters. So now we'll go ahead and close out of this. Oh, take a screenshot. If you're following the lab manual, this would be where you take your screenshot. So now we'll close out. And then close this and the performance monitor. And this is the end of this exercise. The next video goes over exercise 3.6, which is monitoring virtual machines.